The moral of this story is things happen in your life. You make up the story. So what you think about it makes you feel a certain way, and how you feel has you have actions that may not serve you, and then it's going to deliver the same result. You can change your life by changing the way that you think about things that occur in your life. All right, so here I am. The guy told me I need to sell life insurance, and he hooked me up with this agency that sold life insurance to veterans. I just did not like the life insurance industry because it was so myopic. And the only way you could make money is selling those big old fat whole life policies. And I just couldn't get myself to do that because I knew about term insurance. And when a family has children and there's a lot of responsibility, and to protect the breadwinners or the stay-at-home mom, you've got to have a lot of insurance in those at that time. And term insurance is the least expensive. Anyways, and I was struggling being a salesperson. So I had gone to this course at UCLA. It was an all-day-long Saturday course, and it was by a doctor and a psychiatrist from UCLA, and the advertisement was learn how to control your health with your mind. And the whole concept was, and Louise Hay was there. She's got a lot of wonderful books about how the mind and your emotions really dictates the health of your body. And during that session, a guy came out and said, if you think this is a viable position and you believe that this is correct, then I purport to you that you can control your whole life with your thoughts. That no matter what your life is like now, you can change it. And I thought, oh my God, this sounds wonderful. So I started going to this course in metaphysics, and there I met somebody who had done the Est Training. And this was a personal growth course that was pretty controversial. It was one of those ones where you can't go to the bathroom, you know. But anyways, I took it, and it changed my whole life. 5 days, and what it taught you was that anything that has happened in your life and the story you made up about it can be changed because you made up the story. Yeah, stuff happens. You know, you have stuff happening in your life that you don't like. But the story you make up about it and the position that you hold about it is totally up to you, and it creates your experience because it creates emotion, and those emotions influence your decisions, which then influences your actions. So having things occur in your life is one thing. What you think about it is the next thing that causes the feelings that you're having, which is causing you to make certain decisions and causes you to act. And then you have whatever repercussions of all of that occurs. And if you're thinking negatively about something, okay, here's what I was thinking. I'm a factory worker's daughter. Nobody in my family, none of the women work. I think 2 people had a college degree. My brother, and which my father told me he wasn't going to waste his money on me because I was just going to have children. And I got C's and D's in high school. That was another thing I had stored away. I was always told I was never going to be anything. I was always going to be a party girl. I was a woman. I was by myself. I'd been fired twice. I had a whole string of not so good relationships with men. I was a loser, right? Even though, I talked differently, inside I felt that way. I felt hopeless, helpless. Well, the Est Training changed all that. It said that I could redirect my life by redirecting my thoughts. And I believed it. Maybe that's a little naive, but I'm really glad that I still am a little naive. I believe things when people tell me. If it sounds logical, it sounds easy, change your thoughts, but it's really not. It's a very difficult thing to do. Constant monitoring of your thoughts and how you're reacting to things is a full-time job. But I took it on. I took on the transformation of my life. I took on being the architect of my future. And I decided that I was going to be successful. Remember the stockbroker? I wasn't a good girl. I wasn't going on vacation. Here was my path. Stay tuned.